fight. This arena fills with fire. Dreams and legends we aspire. Feel the heat. Champions like never defeat. In this ring we make our mark, fighting battles hard to hard. We are the fantastic league of wrestling. In the ring the stories sing. We are the fantastic league of wrestling. Let the grand adventure begin.
All right, wrestling fans, welcome to Fantastic League of Wrestling presents Flash at the Beach here at the Indiana Beach Amusement and Water Park in Monticello, Indiana. This is John Hadley, and on commentary, joining me, the voice of Fantastic League of Wrestling, the man himself, P-Pod. And P-Pod, we're kicking off the event already with El Taino taking on the self-proclaimed King of Cleveland, JRocc.
As a Ohioan myself, and knowing very well, growing up just outside of Cleveland, JRocc versus El Taino is going to be a heck of a battle. We're so excited here for a clash at the beach here in Monticello, Indiana. As Taino really getting the crowd hyped up, but
Hey, shut up, lady, I'm talking.
Not making any fans here.
Are you done yet? Because Hey, doofuses, I have the microphone, so shut your mouths and let me talk.
JRocc is not making any friends with this crowd whatsoever.
I apologize. He does not represent Ohio. You're the man, P-Pod. Give it up one time. One time.
For JRocc Daddy.
JRocc. I mean,
Tell you who sucks besides the person you see in the mirror every morning. The person who sucks here is not me, no.
think Christian Barajas almost was going to take something on his own. All right, a heck of an intro for Mr. JRocc.
JRocc has never met a microphone that he doesn't love.
Probably also didn't see a mirror he didn't love either.
That is also true. But to give him credit, a 20-year veteran in the professional wrestling scene, a man who was mentored by the great late Tracy Smothers, and also JRocc himself, a trainer in professional wrestling, and one of his greatest proteges is the current NWA World Heavyweight Champion himself, Ethan Carter III, EC3.
Wow, that's quite a resume for someone who ran his mouth more than he ran the ropes so far in this first matchup here at Clash of the Beach. But we are familiar with El Taino. We know what he is capable of. Definitely a fan favorite here at Flow.
I would say El Taino is probably the most beloved wrestler in Flow right now currently. Fans love him.
I'm sure. But it's a big powerhouse, big experience from JRocc, and El Taino maybe wrestling probably a quarter of that so far.
Yeah, you're right on the math on that one there, Peapod. I mean, Taino going against JRocc. Taino has a few things going against him. One is JRocc's experience in ring, over 20 plus years in the business. And the thing about JRocc, he has no problem pulling out all the stops to get the win. This is a guy who has no problem with a fireball. He has no problem with the old school Tennessee chain. He will do whatever it takes to get the victory. Taino has to have eyes on the back of his head during this match.
Let me told to share with you that El Taino is going to be taught the greatest lesson of his life. Wrestling lesson of his life.
The greatest wrestling lesson of El Taino's life is going to be taught by JRocc. Well, it looks like we're about to be going to school here at Clash of the Beach, as both these gentlemen now tying up and starting things off. And great takedown by JRocc.
Yeah, nice arm drag. Once again, you might say what you want about him running his mouth, but JRocc can back up each and every word.
I mean, it was impressive, but, the match has barely still started, and JRocc has ran his mouth more than he has done for most of the wrestling so far. But I think El Taino is going to feed off the energy of this huge crowd here in Monticello.
Yes, over 500 fans have packed the Ballroom here in Indiana Beach, and huge hip toss. The Indiana Beach Ballroom is actually a legacy of legendary venues in the state of Indiana. Bands such as The Who, Black Sabbath back in the 70s, Janis Joplin, The Monkees. Numerous legendary bands have actually performed at this venue, and now Fantastic League of Wrestling is making their own mark in history right here in this classic venue.
Absolutely beautiful. I love learning about that. I love learning about more of just, the history of not only wrestlers, but also where we're at right now. As both these men now once again tying up, and an arm drag by Taino himself, and a hip toss from Taino. And now a drop kick, now taking JRocc out of the ring, now showing a little bit of a taste of his own medicine right here at the Indiana Beach. As now referee Porter giving the count right now for JRocc.
And you can listen to Taino's fellow Islanders, as he likes to call his fans, as Island. You know, they love the Island Fury that is El Taino. And I think that JRocc probably underestimated El Taino. I mean, he's very familiar. These guys, it's not the first time they've actually locked up before. But it's been a while. So maybe JRocc probably remembers El Taino as a young, up-and-coming warrior in the professional wrestling world. But now Taino's getting more and more experience. He's traveling the country. He's been wrestling in Puerto Rico. He's wrestled in Mexico. He's currently, I believe, he's up to do a big tour in Canada coming up. So Taino, he's been learning things, and I know JRocc said he's about to give him the greatest wrestling lesson ever in history. I mean, if JRocc's not careful, Taino could pin those shoulders down to the mat.
That's very true. As now JRocc extending his hand. Maybe a truce of some sort?
Oh, I wouldn't trust this.
Nope.
Don't.
Oh, and Taino saw it coming. Big chop in the corner. And another one. Looks like we're going to have a small tour of the island here.
Peapod, you can hear those chops all the way back to the roller coasters.
Big monkey flip. Taino feeling it.
He's going for another.
Oh, JRocc hung on to the ropes, blocking that big clothesline from Rock.
Yeah, but going back to the history of Indiana Beach, think about this, Peapod.
Hold on, pin attempt one.
Where we're sitting at here on the stage, Ozzy Osbourne, Janis Joplin, music legends have literally sat and stood on this spot. How cool is that?
That is beautiful. I love it. Big chop there from JRocc. Really, this has been kind of a back and forth going on right now, but JRocc taking every opportunity he can. And like you said, you know, when you're trained by someone like Tracy Smothers, we know the history about Tracy Smothers. Very prolific wrestler, trained so many people, but JRocc is taking every opportunity to use all the tools in the ring and what's around him. But as Taino tries to fight back, little rake of the eyes from JRocc as we continue this first matchup here at Clash of the Beach.
Ooh, JRocc missed though, so this might give El Taino a chance. Will he hit that famous cross body block that he's known for? No.
JRocc hitting the ropes, kind of landing in the middle of the legs for Taino, in the coconuts, if you will.
Well, right now it looks like those coconuts are about to go for a flight.
Big superplex. As El Taino very, very smartly rolls out of the ring to, you know, keep some separation from JRocc.
Of course, right now JRocc's arguing with referee Sean Porter, one of the founding fathers of Flow.
Referee's at a 3 count right now. Taino trying to get up with this crowd right behind him right now. All these, as you can see right in the front row, that young man cheering on Taino.
Count of 9.
Oh.
Last second, somehow Peapod Taino found the energy to roll back in the ring.
Very impressive.
It looks like right now the self-proclaimed king of Cleveland, Ohio has something planned for Taino. Maybe he might go for that signature pile driver. When JRocc hits that, it is night out for anybody.
They're off the ropes. Big body block. Throwing Taino in the corner. Big Russian leg sweep. Pin attempt 1, 2, and so close But Taino kicked out, looked like at 2.5 there. As now JRocc going in for the kill, it looks like.
I hear him right now talking trash to Taino.
There we go, focusing on the neck and the arms there of Taino. Just digging at JRocc, maybe going for some sort of submission. Looks like some kind of claw maneuver. I can't really see from my vantage point right now.
You know, I'm not trying to cut you off on this, but I don't think he's not trying to go for submission. I think what he's doing is he's getting him prepared for that pile drive.
Possibly working on that neck and that arm and the head. Big body slam there.
Well, looks like JRocc's going up to the top. This is something that you don't see often.
No, it is not.
JRocc's always talking about getting his frequent flyer mileage in, but I don't think this is not what he's talking about.
There we go. Big elbow drop, nobody home when Taino escapes. Now trying to figure out his next move, but JRocc looks like he's not all there. As now both gentlemen getting back onto their feet. JRocc back on the attack right now. Taino kicking out from the corner. Big back elbow. And a clothesline. Big crossbody. 1, 2.
Oh,
so close.
2.5.
Taino definitely getting his second wind here. But not enough. JRocc is just too powerful right now. Grabbing the hair unceremoniously. Blocked by Taino. Here we go. Big Hurricanrana.
Sends JRocc over to the corner Peapod. This might be it. This might be the momentum that Taino's been needing.
Up and over. Shot to the midsection. Taino back onto the top rope. Big crossbody. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Wow.
Once again.
So close there.
And you could literally feel the energy in this building just get sucked out by that 2.5. The fans thought that was it. That was over. Somehow JRocc has been pulling out all stops and kicking out of Taino's crossbody and also some of the moves he's been hitting him with.
Here we go.
Right to the eyes.
Here we go. Roll up. 1, 2. And also with the tights. JRocc thought he could get out of here, sneak one out. Trying to... I think Taino's partially blind. Big backbreaker there from JRocc. Here we go. 1, 2. So close once again. I think JRocc is underestimated. 1, 2. And again, making Taino expound on that energy from JRocc. Oh, here we go. He's calling for it.
He's going for his finisher. For over 20-plus years, when JRocc has hit that pile driver, it has been lights out for anybody that gets hit by it.
Here we go.
And could this be the end of Taino?
Oh, Taino looks like getting out of it. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. That's it. It only takes 3 seconds, and Taino pulls out a victory. What a way to kick things off here at Clash of the Beach with El Taino picking up a victory, a very hard-fought victory.
Indeed, but he has to be careful. JRocc is still in the ring with him. I know JRocc. He's not going to take this lightly.
Oh, absolutely not. What is going on? Look, JRocc is extending out the hand. A little bit of mutual respect from JRocc. Very impressed.
Yeah, something wasn't expecting this.
No. Oh! You son of a gun!
That dirty snake. All right, here we go. Chip Walker taking on Eddie Dillon versus Ace Evans in a triple threat match. Of course, Ace and Eddie love their whiskey, but we all know that with Chip Walker, old Chip likes those root brewskis.
Of course. Big double clothesline from Chip Walker kicking things off here. A shot at Ace Evans and a shot on Dillon.
Huge belly-to-belly suplex.
Oh, belly-to-belly, you're right. And another one.
As people see in the highlight reel, this man was a two-time state champion in Indiana for Greco-Roman wrestling, Fargo All-American on top of that. That's like being the equivalent of a Heisman Trophy in the world of amateur wrestling. That's how good Chip Walker really is as a wrestler. He's not just a pro wrestler. He's a wrestler's wrestler.
But I don't know how well you can be when you have two people attacking you from both sides as Evans and Dillon now kind of working together.
Of course, at our last event in Chicago, Ace and Eddie kind of had like a little semi-truce with each other. Maybe they're going to plan to be a tag team. I'm not sure.
Right.
I know there's been words of the Saloon Slayers, what they're wanting to call themselves. But tonight they got thrown into a triple threat match. So let's see how they work together.
Big neck breaker.
So far, they're working pretty well as a unit.
And another one. Pin attempt. And, well, looks like another pin attempt. Quite interesting that both these gentlemen want to get the winning, but can't seem to agree thus far.
Well, it's all about who's going to go to the pay window tonight.
Yeah. Eddie with a shove there. Ace with a shove back. And it looks like Chip now back up fighting both these gentlemen with the strength of, well, I would say an ox, but they kind of got double teamed. Kind of blew my thunder there.
Right now, Chip Walker is in a world of trouble, and it's Ace Evans, Eddie Dillon. Kind of, I'm not sure they're planning to do any more double team, or they're actually about to slug it out between themselves.
Possibly. Here we go. Handshake deal. Eddie Dillon up the shoulders of Evans. Big rollout.
Roll up.
There we go. Fireman's carry. Nope. Looks like Phil Nelson sneaking out of it. Maybe Ace had a little bit too much fun before this match, it seems.
Well, you know, Ace does enjoy those island drinks, and a little coconut rum kind of played a little factor into this.
Here we go. Big picture perfect German from Chip. And another one. So smooth, so technically just accurate. So such pinpoint accuracy is Chip Walker's moves. Big body splash in the corner.
In my opinion, Peapod, I believe Chip Walker is probably, in my honest, humble opinion, one of the best technical wrestlers in the world today.
Here we go. Big slam there by Walker. And arm takedown there. There we go. Oh, capturing the arm and the leg, and that's it. We have a submission. Wow. I thought Chip was going to be at a disadvantage, but it looks like he held very well on his own. Get this man a root brewski.
What a great contest between all three of these guys, but a huge win for Chip Walker, who's so far been on a roll.
What happened, man? We could have had Chip Walker. He drinks fake beer.
Well, now, if you didn't have me spinning all around, I wouldn't have been so dizzy.
You're always dizzy. Get it together.
And speaking of Taino, does he owe you $60 from that game you beat him in?
Oh, yeah, that game of poker. Oh, that lying son of a gun. I bet you his mother's a hamster and his father smells of elderberries. Man, it makes me so
dresses him
upset.
funny.
Speaking of money, boys, time to settle up your tabs.
You said you had this.
I
wrong.
did.
You
Let me look. Hold on.
I bought it last time.
Let me see.
What are you?
Oh, I must be in my other boat. I gotta go. Sorry.
Come back now. Well, I guess it's up to you to settle up your tabs, sir.
Son of a bitch.
All right, getting ready for Lucha Libre action, Peapod. We have, right now, Majico coming out to the ring. He'll be taking on someone he's very familiar with, the high-flying sensation known as SEPTICO.
We're very familiar with both these gentlemen, both very young Lucha Libre wrestlers. Definitely making a name themselves here at Fantastic League of Wrestling.
Of course, Majico is 21 years old, has been wrestling since he was a teenager.
I feel like this is going to be a match that if you blink, you're going to miss something.
And here is the now 17-year-old high-flying sensation. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. SEPTICO is only 17 years old.
17, I was still watching cartoons. Granted, I still watch cartoons at 38. So, that doesn't say anything. But to be such a very impressive Lucha Libre wrestler at 17 years old is quite impressive.
SEPTICO started wrestling at age 12.
At what?
SEPTICO started his wrestling training and career at age 12.
Insane.
He's, of course, spent a lot of time down in Mexico training under the tutelage of the legendary Skyday, the master of 1,000 holds, a man who has trained the likes of Pentagon, Ray Phoenix, Eddie Kingston, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and pretty much the who's who of professional wrestling. And that was a mentor to both Majico and also SEPTICO.
It's quite impressive. SEPTICO in the gold and red, Majico in the black and white. Definitely getting see who can be the top high flyer star here at Flow, and I think we're going to be kicking things off a little bit with some crazy action here as both gentlemen try to get an upper hand here.
They're so equally balanced between each other. Sometimes they are tag team partners, sometimes they are enemies, and tonight they are wrestling against each other one-on-one. Give these fans at Indiana Beach something very special when you see Lucha Libre, the beautiful art of freestyle wrestling from Mexico, the master luchadors and luchadoras. See the multiple rolling attempts, pinning attempts. Of course, they learned that from their master, the maestro himself, Skyday. Nice wrist lock right now by SEPTICO, applying the pressure.
It's Majico now trying to get out of it right now, and does.
Nice arm drag counter by Majico.
Looks like a test of strength now. Jeez, so 17 and what, 20?
He's 21. Majico is, I believe right now, is 21 years old.
Insane. Both very young men. It's like Majico.
With all that experience.
Yeah, with all that experience going for some kind of fireman's carry, but SEPTICO got out of it. Got out of it with an arm drag of his own now. Off the ropes. Beautiful arm drag. As Majico goes to the outside.
SEPTICO may not be the biggest guy in the fight, but SEPTICO is probably one of the most agile and a human being that defies gravity.
Absolutely.
The things I have seen this young man do is just otherworldly. And now Majico is taking a breather. Of course, all of his attempts on SEPTICO has been, well, kind of backfired on him with those reversals from SEPTICO.
Here we go. Took the leg out of SEPTICO. SEPTICO now with a headlock of his own. Leapfrog there. A big head scissors there from SEPTICO.
You can tell the fans are just sitting here going like, wow. You see how fast these guys move, and just everything that they do is so crisp. And that's one thing I love about Lucha Libre, is that when Lucha Libre is done right, the style is true art. Just to watch how a human being can fly through the air, they twist and turn, and they hit a submission hold out in the middle of nowhere, head scissors, a hurricanrana, all types of moves. And
Ooh!
of course, also Lucha Libre is known for their submission wrestling too, the key locks and holds. Yave, as it is called.
Big drop kick
Huge
there.
drop kick by Majico, though.
It's like only a 1 count. Majico telling the referee, count quicker. As now he's gone on the attack. Right in the corner. Pulling the legs out from underneath him. Big rolling senton there from Majico. Here we go, scoop and Falcon Arrow, it seems. So quickly just getting outside of the ring, and now to the top rope. Big senton and a pin tap. 1, 2. Only a 2 count there from Majico.
So far, this has been a really good back and forth matchup between Majico and SEPTICO.
Here we go.
It's like,
Big sit out powerbomb. 1, 2. Only a 2 count with the shoulder got up from SEPTICO. Oh,
he got the 3 count.
Oh! Oh, from my point of view, it looked like it was only 2, but it looks like 3. Your winner, Majico. You blink, you missed it, and I blunk.
That's Lucha Libre. That's Lucha Libre, Peapod. You blink and something magical happened. You called it.
I
You
did.
said it yourself. If
I
you
did.
blink, ladies and gentlemen, magic will happen.
Six-man action here back at Flow.
We have Prestige Worldwide. The team of Will Emery, Nelson Edwin, Robert Doolittle V, we just call him Nerd, and Dylan Dieringer taking on the Incredible Tulk, your good friend Gigi Jacobs,
And I do love Gigi.
and the high-flying sensation Kenny Nine.
I'm very excited for this match of the TULKAMANIACs versus Prestige Worldwide. And it looks like Kenny Nine going to start it off for the TULKAMANIACs, and representing Prestige Worldwide. Let me see if I can catch him. John, who is this gentleman representing Prestige Worldwide?
And that is one Will Emery,
Will Emery.
someone who comes from high prestige,
Oh,
family of wealth, money. He comes from the best schooling of professional wrestling.
ah.
Will Emery will tell you all day long, Will Emery's number 1. Everybody else is number 2.
Well, it looks like Nerd is not making any friends, and usually he doesn't. but money talks.
Well, you see that he's
Oh. Did stick the landing on that one.
Nerd is moving like that Australian woman in the breakdancing contest at the Olympics. He's also rocking out the do-rag.
And now, who's this this guy with the golden locks?
Dylan Derringer.
Dylan Derringer.
Derringer is one of Michigan's best up-and-coming talents. He's been through the grind of the Michigan wrestling scene from all the way from Western Michigan to Detroit. Now he's made his way to Fantastic League of Wrestling. And it looks like it will be him and Kenny Nye squaring off.
All right. We've had a hell of a card thus far here at Clash of the Beach, and we're going to be returning there quite shortly, as now we're getting down and getting funky, but Derringer is done with all that nonsense on Kenny Nine. Beautiful shoulder tackle there from Nine.
Of course, Kenny Nine, he was trained by Just Amazing. Just Amazing's mentor was a legendary Mexican wrestler, Discovery.
So you got that hard-hitting background, and also with that some of that lucha style as well, as now Nine has Derringer with a beautiful rolling fireman's carry there.
Kenny Nine reminds me of a young Too Cold Scorpio.
Ooh.
The way he moves.
He reminds me of a lot of a young Jay Lethal, honestly.
That too.
Two fantastic.
Sky is the limit for Kenny Nine.
Yeah, two fantastic wrestlers there, but Derringer now taking a lot of the distractions and the shenanigans that have been happening so far in the beginning of this match. Uh-oh. Seems like the crowd is going to get a parting gift. Or not.
Nope, not at all. Derringer does not give out gifts, unless it's beatings.
And now, here we go. G.G. Jacobs now getting some action in this ring. I know G.G. all too well, as now Nerd tries to take down the young man from Pound Town, USA, of G.G. Jacobs. Quite impressive is G.G. with those huge smacks.
G.G. is like the love child of Michael PSAs.
He really has been.
And little Tiger King thrown into the mix.
Well, I know that G.G. Jacobs is all about hard hitting and hard loving, no matter where he is. And here we go. Thinking about it, showing him off in a big power slam by G.G.
G.G. said it best. Baby, I'm all about those body drops and leg drops.
Ooh, and a pin attempt, 1, 2, broken up by Prestige Worldwide. Claiming that it was an illegal removal. Oh! Nerd with the low blow on G.G. while the distraction was made.
Going for that show.
Nelson does not make any friends no matter where he is, and the only friends that they do like is because of his money. And now members of Prestige Worldwide getting their licks in with the tag. Shots in the midsection. Yeah.
Will Emery is what you call a specimen. He is in amazing shape. I think he only has like maybe 2% body fat. Like he is say what you will about his tactics. You can say what you will about his behavior, his mentality towards people. Will Emery is an amazing wrestler. I just wish he didn't take all the shortcuts that he has.
Unfortunately, sometimes that's what you got to do to get ahead of this business. It's not pretty, but sometimes it might be doing you some favors. As now Gigi fighting back from some of the potential tag team maneuvers of Prestige Worldwide. As now Derringer now with a snapmare on Gigi. Ooh, big thud.
Huge soccer kick right to the spine. Well, I think he just woke up the sheriff of Pound Town.
Nope. Gigi will not be taking that line down for sure. As now he's just dragging Derringer into the middle of the ring and now stomping in the middle of that chest. Looks like another leg drop. Nobody home. Nerd tags himself in. And now just shots right to the mush of Gigi.
Up, here we go.
Here we go.
We call that the nerd shuffle.
Big slingshot leg drop there. Quite impressive from Nerd. Here we go. Potentially a pin attempt. Here we go. Too much time. 1. Probably just under 2 there. As Gigi now wants to get back into his... Go ahead.
I was saying, every time Nerd does that shuffle, the grind, whatever you want to call the thing, he has told me before that that has actually impregnated a lot of the crowd.
I have a hard time believing that. With now that giant clothesline.
That's what he told me. I'm just passing down knowledge what Nerd has told me.
That's fair. As now Gigi with that big clothesline, trying to get himself back on track, trying to reach for his corner of the TULKAMANIACs.
You know, the one person who hasn't been tagged in is the Incredible Tulk himself.
This is true. But if I'm a betting man, John, I think I think Tulk is about to make a statement here in moments away.
Gigi is crawling towards the Tulk. Can he tag him in?
There's your tag. Big right hands now for everybody in Prestige Worldwide. Making a Prestige sandwich. Big gorilla press slam on Nerd. Tulk feeling it. Here we go.
Here we go. Tulk gets him with that power slam.
That's it. Tulk came in with a House of Fire and wins it for his team.
Tulkamania lives on. Tulkamania running wild.
Shouts out to Kenny 9 and Gigi Jacobs. Incredible work here at Clash at the Beach. Hope you got licenses for those guns.
3 men right there that hit the gym on a daily basis.
You doggies! This is the queer Billy Gigi Jacobs, and I'm reaching out, and I'm letting y'all at Fantastic League of Wrestling know. Clash at the Beach, that right? August 31st, all the way in Monticello at Indiana Beach Amusement Park and Water Resort. Yeah, that's right. I'm going toe-to-toe with Nick Zero, alright. So, Nick, I want you to understand, baby doll. You may be nasty, I know you good. You know how to get down, do them bams and these and one of those. I know you. I've seen you. But baby doll, I don't know you know me. I don't know you've seen how I work. I'm deceitfully dangerous. I'm dangerously divine. When you feel my hard touch, ooh, baby doll, you'll know you're in Pound Town. You'll feel all the unknown pleasures come August 31st. and I can't wait to roll around with you, play some night crawlers, give you my hard touch, and let you know that you're just another baby doll in Pound Town, USA. Ew!
Hey! Birdo here! This guy? This is Hippo. He's my service animal and my best friend. And we're here to tell you that on Saturday, August 31st, you can catch us at the Indiana Beach theme park in Monticello, Indiana, where we'll be wrestling Nelson Edwin Robert Doolittle V. Question: why go by nerd, but with no V? Not me. It is a part of your name. So I will call you Nerd V. But you know my name, and the other names that follow, they weren't nice. In fact, they stunk. Which makes me believe that you're nothing more than a bully that's full of poop. Which makes me want to call you Turd V instead of Nerd V now. But don't you worry, Turd V, because come August 31st, the only noise that'll be coming out of your mouth will be these. Oh my God! You know, I was just gonna come up there and wash her mouth out with a bar of soap. But then I thought to myself, self, I'd rather play instead. We're gonna have so much fun. Can't wait to see you on August 31st at the Indiana Beach theme park in Monticello, Indiana. I'll see you there, Turd V. Yay!
Here we go, Peapod. Send it down to Christian Barajas for the main event.
You guys have been absolutely wonderful tonight. Make some noise for yourselves. We want to thank you all for coming out tonight, but there is one last match remaining. With it being said, who's ready for the introducing first,
Here we go, main event time here at Clash at the Beach. For Fantastic League of Wrestling, John Peapod on the call. Looking at the tag team champions here at Flow.
the team of Antonio and JRocc, those epic guys, TNT.
They are the reigning and defending Flow Tag Team Champions. Those effing guys, Don Tone Leon, the quick talking, smash mouth, you name it, him and Jay Leo have backed up every single word they have ever spilled out to the world, to the crowd, to those watching at home. But tonight, for the first time ever, they're going to be defending their titles against the Bruisers in an encounter that I truly believe will leave both teams battled and scarred.
I think we both are very familiar with the Bruisers and what they are capable of, and we know that those effing guys are some tough SOBs. As here they come. Robert Catchum, Mitch Malik, with looks like Bobby Documents with them, the elusive Bobby Documents.
This is a rare sighting. Like, people think Bigfoot's hard to find. Trying to find Bobby Documents anywhere. Holy, what in the world? Bobby Documents?
And we're about to announce the tag team winning 86-69. Amusement. I got Bruisers, Bruiser. These are the Bruisers.
On your left, Mitch Malik. On your right, Robert Ketchum. These two guys have been making a name of themselves across the Midwest scene, winning tag matches and tag titles across it. But hopefully, and possibly, new Fantastic League of Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Like I said, this is the first time ever both these teams have encountered each other one-on-one or in tag team. They have never wrestled each other before, so this is exciting to watch. It is for the Flow Tag Team Championship. And of course, on some upcoming episodes of Saturday Morning Grapple Masters, we'll be taking a look at some of those tag team title defenses from the previous past when Don Tone and Jay Leo took those belts to CCW in Detroit, Michigan.
I think the Bruisers are aren't used to one in and one out.
But they've kind of done all those tornado tag street fights recently, and now they're kind of going back to the days of, traditional tag team wrestling.
Hey, man.
Something that Don Tone and Jay Leo are very good at.
Math is hard for the Bruisers, unfortunately.
You know, Robert Ketchum did repeat the 5th grade 4 times, but he kept on trying. Teacher just finally passed him because he's beating up the kids no matter what size of them.
Bless his heart.
God bless him.
As now Mitch starting things off, and who's that? I'm having a hard time seeing from my vantage point. Who's Mitch with?
Right now that's Don Tone Leone.
Don Tone Leone, and really kind of telling Mitch what he is all about. As now both of these men kind of squaring off, trying to feel each other out in this main event here at Clash at the Beach. It looks like the upper hand goes to Leone. But you never want to go a one-on-one fisticuffs with the Bruisers. I swear those man's hands are about as big as ham hocks.
Well, right now you see that Don Tone's on wobbly legs. Don Tone, better known to some people as the John Stamos of professional wrestling.
Have mercy. The tag in now for Robert Ketchum, quite the opposite of John Stamos. Maybe the Joey Gladstone of wrestling, as both of the Bruisers, man, running a train on their opponent with a pin attempt. 1, 2. We almost had new champions there. That
so
quickly.
Close, but Don Tone finds a way to kick out.
It's now Robert Ketchum now trying to go after it, but Don Tone Leone very sneaky with that jawbreaker, and now shots on to Ketchum.
Reversal.
It looks like
Here comes Jay Leo.
Jay Leo tagged
Shining
himself
Wizard.
in. Ketchum did not see it. Very sneaky from those guys. As now Leo taking control of Ketchum. Probably the more unpredictable of the Bruisers. I feel like there is somewhat of a straight man and a loose cannon, and Robert Ketchum is definitely the loose cannon. with a big senton by Leo. 1, 2, only 2.
Jay Leo is more of the striker in the two between him and Don Tone. Don Tone's more of a technician, but Jay Leo kind of reminds me a little bit of a Samoa Joe type. He's a big guy that can move. He's very quick. He's agile. But man, can he strike.
Some tag team offense there from those effing guys. Here we go. Pin attempt. Possibly. Now the legal man is making the pin there. I think we had a slight miscommunication from those guys.
Which is something that they enjoy doing to the referee because it throws the referee off guard. That's how they've known for years how to manipulate the wrestling system. Hey, you throw that referee off guard, we can do all types of cheating tactics.
Jawbreaker super kick combo there, and it looks like Ketchum is out on his feet. And now those guys, an assisted splash. The pin attempt only a 2 count. As now this Indiana Beach crowd behind the Bruisers right now is Ketchum trying to get a second win here. Throwing every appendage at him. Big clothesline. Jeez. Took practically his head off.
He's beating that man like he owes him money.
Probably does.
Probably. Knowing Don Tone Leon, he's probably cheated him in cards a couple times.
Here we go. Tag in Mitch Malik now. 1 for Leo. 1 for Leon. Big drop kick there from Malik. It's not very unlike him. Good air. These Bruisers are not flashy individuals. They're all about drinking and fighting.
They're masters of a punch in the face contest.
They really are. Here we go. Double suplex attempt. Maybe a Bruiser buster. That might do it. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick and a breakup. That double muscle buster, the Bruiser buster, has ended many a matches, but it looks like
Jay
Leo is
bringing a chair into the ring.
And now referee Sean Porter. I was saying Sean Porter trying to get in the middle of this, but what the heck?
Dylan Derringer with the trash can lid.
Is he working with those guys?
Well, here's a little knowledge. Dylan Derringer was the trainer of Don Tone and Jay Leo.
Well, the referee's distracted right now, and all sorts of shenanigans have been broken down here. Now, those guys are in the ring, double team with a drop kick with an assist with a trash can lid. I think Ketchum's out. 1, 2, 3. That's it. They stole one.
The Bruisers were robbed.
Robbed, to say the least. Your winner.
These fans, Peapod, they are riled up. They are angry.
Those guys better have insurance on their car because I think they're going to leave into the parking lot with their tires slashed. But your winner and still Fantastic League of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, those effing guys.
You know what? Hold up, everybody. Hold up. I say the next time we come to Indiana Beach, we'll see those guys take on the Bruisers inside a steel cage.
Whoa! The man behind Flo making it known.
Those guys are ready for it. Because we are just some guys with ball and
Well, there you have it. A challenge has been thrown down. Tag title match for Clash at the Beach 2.
This is John Hadley with Peapod signing off. We're going to send it to our backstage correspondent. And for those effing guys, they have, well, some choice words.
Another inaugural, and new tag team champions, baby, touring the Midwest. Yeah.
We got a little help, didn't we?
We did have a little bit of help. Yeah. What's going on? Listen, I got you guys a little something. Ooh. Who's that? Oh, that's us. That's us. Tag team champions. And listen, guys, you didn't need my help, and you won't need my help in that steel cage match. No. Listen, I'm gonna entrust you guys with this. I want you to take this everywhere you go to defend these beautiful tag straps of honor, because you are not just guys. You are those effing guys!
That's right. And the fact remains, steel cage or not, we're gonna stay these champs forever.
And you know, I've been thinking, we've been saying we're the best over the best. But maybe we're not, because we're too busy being the first of the first. Everywhere we go, we make history. We take away the chance for anyone else to do it. Because we are those effing guys. TFG.
On Saturday, August 31st, Indiana Beach Amusement and Water Park in Monticello, Indiana. Get ready for a fun-filled night of action as Fantastic League of Wrestling comes back to the Indiana Beach Ballroom for Clash at the Beach 2. On that night, you'll see Birdo versus Nerd. Party Island takes on a Saloon Slayers in tag team action. A Kings of Flight 4-corner showcase match. Gigi Jacobs takes on Nick Zero. Celabujo defends her Divine Women's Championship against Leslie Michelle. The Bruisers and Bobby Documents takes on the Dirty Nasty Gang in the Grudge match. And your main event, the King of Indiana Beach Battle Royale. It's free for those with a 2024 season pass and daily park admission. All you wrestling fans,